Hey guys, it's Jen. I recently went on my local morning news show and shared some more ideas about using circle punches. And you know, TV clips are so short and just going so fast that you don't have a chance to share everything. And so I thought I would just do a little video here showing you the extra ideas that I had for using circle punches. I shared some in my Use It or Lose It episode on punches, and I just wanted to show a few more here so that I can just share it with you guys. So I'm going to move this stuff out of the way and show you one thing at a time. Now, the thing that I did already talk about in the video that I did before are these little paper pumpkins. And so basically you just staple a bunch of circles together and then you fluff them out. And then on these ones that I brought for the little segment, which I'll link to in the video description if you want to watch it, but I'm a dork. So anyway, I put little sticks in the top for the stems, and they're just really fun little pumpkin things that you could put like on a mantle or something like that. The next thing that I showed was also like super simple. I was trying to keep it pretty basic, but these are just folded in half circles to make a banner over like on your mantle or something. Oh, P.S. Look how cute that cute watch I just got. Isn't that cute? That's from Twigs. I found them at my Utah State Fair, and they're awesome. So I'll link to that too because I really love this watch. It's just cute and nice and inexpensive. So yeah, if you want to check that out. Anyway, sorry, I can't stop talking about my watch. I really like it. All right. So the banner, I'm sure that we all know about that. You can also stitch a banner together instead of folding pieces in half. You could just stitch it. The other thing that I showed them, and this is something that was on the video as well that I did before, but I did a few different things, so I'll just show you anyway, is I brought a bunch of different circle made flowers. And these are the ones that I showed in my video before, where you can just staple a bunch of circles together and you basically just squish up the layers. I'll link to that video so those of you who haven't seen it can check it out if you want to. But for what I brought to Studio 5 is a couple of gifts that have been decorated. I wanted to show how you could do it with vellum. I really like the kind of see-through texture that you get when you do this with vellum. It's really soft and pretty. And then I like the leaves cut out of the vellum too, which is just, you can use your punch to punch the leaves as well. You just punch out the circle and then you stick the circle back in the punch and only trim off a bit of it and it makes a leaf. Now for these leaves, I put some washi tape, some gold washi tape on some paper and then punched them out. The other thing I wanted to show you about this one, and I did this on a few other ones as well, is if you want a really fluffy flower, now I wouldn't put this on a scrapbook layout, but gifts for sure. That's why this is, you know, wrapped up like this. But for this flower, all I used was copy paper that you'd put in your printer, and then I spritzed it with a little bit of gold color shine from Heidi Swap. And you can see that's just nice and soft and pretty. I love the gold. It's very classic. I think the black and gold and white is just really pretty. So I really like the way that turned out. But on this little, it's like a little gift milk box thingy, I did the same thing. I just used copy paper and then I spritzed it with some spray mist. So this has Heidi Swap Color Shine in Blush. And then this one I mixed a couple. I did raspberry, and then I wanted to make it a little bit more, the raspberry was a little bit too bright, so I just toned it down a little bit with some Mr. Huey's Manila. So you can spray multiple ink colors on to just get a really simple look. And so this is just a blank milk carton that I got. I think I got this at the American Crafts Warehouse sale, a package of them. So you just kind of put them together and then you can stick treats inside or whatever. This little thing is holding it closed up here, but there is a piece of adhesive if you want to close it. And then that's just a stamp from Allie Edwards. The other thing that I showed, and I showed this a couple years ago when I was doing my December daily, is you can take 2 circle punches and create your own reinforcer. So this is a half-inch circle punch and a 1/4 inch circle punch, and like the 1/4 inch one is just the size of a regular hole punch. And then you want to staple the inside one, or you want to punch the inside one first and then punch the outside one, and then you get this nice little, I just punched it out of washi tape, so I just peeled it and stuck it on here. So that was a fun way to use those punches as well. And then I just stuck some washi tape around the outside edges, and that's from Pink Paisley. Very, very cute. Simple. Very, like, these were so easy to make, and that was the whole idea behind it. And then this one uses that same idea with the tag, the little hole reinforcer. And then this one just uses some pattern paper. Now, what I wanted to point out about this one that I didn't have a chance to is when you use pattern paper, know that it's going to show the other side. So if you're using a single-sided pattern paper like I did for this one that I got from a paper pad, you're going to see the white. If you don't want to see the white, then use a double-sided patterned paper and you're going to get a different look. So here is a double-sided patterned paper. You see yellow in the middle, and then the outside, or the other side of that paper, is this light pink, and you're seeing both. So that's just something to keep in mind if that's something that matters to you. Here's one that has some patterned paper, but it also has some vellum layers as well. So it just gives it a little bit of a softer look that I really like. Now, the thing I wanted to point out about the leaves, so I mentioned you can cut the leaves using a circle punch and then just punch the circle again and you get this leaf shape. But if you don't want to do that, if you have hearts, you can use hearts for leaves as well if you want to punch out some hearts. So just want to point that out there. Oh, this is the same deal, just made out of vellum so that you could see the difference there. So I really, really love the way that this particular one turned out with the printed vellum with the gold foiling on it. It's just really pretty. And the copy paper ones are really easy to squish up. Sometimes paper or cardstock or vellum is a little bit tougher to scrunch. The copy paper is super easy, and you can make it really full and staple a lot of them together. So anyway, okay, so those are the flowers that I brought to show. And then the next thing that I brought to show, oh, I meant to show this with the pumpkin part. So these little pumpkins, remember I mentioned you staple them together and then you can just stick a stick in the top and fluff them out. What you have to do is just snip off the bottom so it can stand upright. But you can also not snip off the bottom and use it as a little bag topper. So I just stapled this right onto the bag, and that's also holding the bag closed, and then added a little leaf and a stem at the top, and it's a cute little Halloween bag. And this is super easy to make, and it's really fun for little gift bags. And see that little thing that says "Get your candy on"? That's a Tim Holtz sticker from the little, let's see, from this Occasions Small Talk. I love these sticker books. They're awesome. I use them all the time. So, and then these are dies from Close to My Heart that I just punched out in black, and I layered 3 of them up together, and then I put the gold shimmer pen on it. Let me just show you this because, so I have a clear one, a gold one. I also have like a minty colored one and a, let's see, sugar plum, which is their new color. But the gold in other shimmer pens that I've seen is really, really yellow, but this one isn't super yellow. It's really just a nice color. I'll just show you on this because I don't care about this little banner here, but it's just a soft, like, it's not yellowy. It's just gold. It kind of looks like color shine. I don't know if you really can see the shimmer there. Anyway, it's a really, really nice one. So I'll link to that in the video description if you're interested, but this has been my favorite gold shimmer pen that I've seen. The other companies just seem a little bit more yellowy, and so I've found that the Close to My Heart one is awesome. And it looks cool on the black too, I think. Can you see that shimmer? I love it. So anyway, so I did that, and then this is the same idea, but I used a heart and I made it look like an apple. So this would be a good teacher gift. So it's just red cardstock, 4 red cardstock hearts. You can see when I push it flat, that's just a heart shape. And I fluffed them up. I put a stem and a leaf and just put, "You make my heart smile." And then you can put a little teacher gift inside here, which I thought was super cute, right? Okay, so lastly, oh, there's 2 more things. I showed a couple of cards, which these are just really, really simple. I wanted to show how punches can help you make an impact on your card without you having to do a lot of work. So this is a really, really simple card. I just used 3 punched hearts and then a little Maggie Holmes puffy gold heart, and then a stamp, "Sending love your way," which was perfect for this card, right? So it's just super simple to make, but it's just really sweet. And then on the envelope, I used that same punch that I can use it as kind of an envelope seal. I'll just glue it down, or when I lick this closed, it will stay down because I just adhered it to the top portion of the envelope. And then this stamp is from Close to My Heart that says Open Me, and it's just really cute. So there's that one. And then I also showed this square one where I used a bunch of circle punches and I just lined them up. And it's so simple. I just used scraps of paper and I punched them out. I put them on the page and added a sentiment, and this card was done. It was so easy, but it packs a punch because of all the colorful patterned papers. And then I also did a seal on this one. So this is just, again, a piece of patterned paper that I punched, and it had stars on it. So I just kind of selectively chose where I wanted to punch it. And then this stamp is from that same Close to My Heart stamp set. I will link to it in the video description because it's a fun one, especially for cards and envelopes. But it says just a little something special for someone special. And I love how it fits right across the envelope there. So really simple cards there. Easy with punches, okay? If you're a card maker, those might be something that you want to try if you haven't already. And then the last thing I showed was something it's kind of just a little fun thing, but I made some miniature envelopes out of a circle punch. And so I'll show you if I can find it. This washi tape isn't quite big enough to hold that closed. It's not wanting to stay. Basically what you do is you take a circle, you fold two ends into the middle, then you fold the bottom part up, and you're going to adhere right here so that it sticks right here, and then you just fold the top part down and you have a little tiny envelope. This is using a 3-inch circle punch, I think. Let me see. Maybe it's 3.5. Yeah, it's 3.5. I don't think punches come much bigger than 4 inches, so you wouldn't be able to get much bigger than this. But this is perfect. I put a little note in Malia's lunchbox to wish her luck on her test the other day, and so this is the perfect size for that. She loves anything tiny anyway. So here's one that I used a scrap of patterned paper that had books on it and added a few stickers, and then on the back it's just closed with this Learning New Stuff chipboard circle from Allie Edwards. And then this one just says please read, and then the back has a heart on it to hold it closed. Now this one, I put Malia's name on the front with a little puffy heart, and then the back is just held closed with a puffy heart and the washi tape, which isn't really holding it closed, but yeah, you can, oh, I didn't even glue this part, I forgot. Anyway, really simple and fun and easy to make. So if that is something that interests you, don't forget about your punches. There's so many fun things you can make besides scrapbook layouts, which I love me some scrapbooking, but I shared that in my other video. So I wanted to show you a few additional ideas that you can use for gifts or little home decor items. I don't tend to do a lot of home decor paper crafts. It's just not my thing, but I do really love it for gift bags and things like that. So I hope that you've enjoyed. I hope you'll try some of these techniques. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe if you aren't already. I post new videos every week, mostly scrapbooking, but also some card making and different things like that, and maybe soon some watercolor videos as well. So thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you very soon.